going to work on another shit box. This time, we got this car for $175. I found it on Facebook Marketplace, $200. The dude just needed it gone. I messaged him, I said, let's do it. We went and looked at the car last week. It's in way better condition than Kevin's 240. So we're gonna actually go, I have most of Kevin's parts in the back and Kevin has some parts at his house. We're going to go pick them up now. And then we're gonna go take all these parts, go put them on this new 240 and turn it into a roller and then hopefully be able to get it onto a trailer. So this is Kevin's new shell. Kevin, tell us about it.
So far that we know of, it's just a bare shell. Had little accidents here and there, but it's nothing too bad. Apparently it was a famous car at some point. The guy wanted to get rid of it. It's been sitting outside for, what did you say, like a year?
I thought it was like 2 years.
A year, 2 years, something like that. But this is the next upcoming project, and let's see how far we can go. See, look, I knew it happened.
Oh.
You know, I told you that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently Kevin was saying that like a lot of people when they go with 240s and they don't unbolt this and they go and try and take the glass off, they break the glass because of this bolt here. So, but yeah, looking at the shell, look, I know some of you guys may not be able to see the vision. We have a vision. Will we be able to accomplish the vision? We don't know. But honestly, it's really not that bad. It just looks worse than like what it actually is. The front's been chopped for like a tubed front end because it did get in the front accident like over here. But the frame you said is straight and it looks pretty straight. We're no frame techs, but it looks straight. So basically Kevin will at least be able to bolt up everything and we can make it a roller. The problem was with Kevin's is it's actually kind of the same thing down here, but like it rusted completely out on Kevin's. But like this, we could probably save this, like cut it out of the old one that he has and just weld it in. But
it's definitely a lot better. From the issue from my old chassis was that not only it was this, but it was coming out from all throughout the whole like seam, I guess you would say. So anytime I hit a pothole, this was super loose.
Okay, so we've got everything to make this a roller. We've got coilovers for the front, coilovers for the rear. We've got an entire rear subframe. We've got everything for the rear, hubs, arms, everything. Front suspension, jacks, jack stands, jack, stuff, and a car. So the goal today is to turn this into a roller and then potentially get a trailer today as well and take it out of here. Cars always look so much better when they're at least up on jack stands because then it feels like you got something here. But when it's on the ground, you don't see the vision. You don't even want to touch it. But when it's up, you're like, okay, we can do something here. It feels a lot better. Like, see, this just looks better because we can see it better. That back there is not better, but, oh, you do? All right. But you can see now into it a little bit more. Like, it's in really good condition for what it is, honestly. So we are actually going to start with the hard part first, and that is getting this subframe in the car. We got Kevin's subframe from his other S13. We're going to put it in this S13, then we'll put the whole rear back together, and then at least the rear will be good. Then we'll do the front, and theoretically that should be it. We really shouldn't have to worry about anything else, and then we'll figure out how we're going to transport it. So we got the diff in, we got the subframe in. Surprisingly, everything went in very smoothly. Not really any issues except when I kept hitting my head. Now we've just got the rest of these arms, coil over there, axles, all that. So we just got to get all this back in, and then theoretically, the rear should be done. So once the rear is done, we can then move to the front. We'll do the front, and then that would essentially be it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just more so like, obviously the rear being multiple kind of arms and stuff where the suspension and all, you gotta worry about camber arms, traction arms, all that stuff like that. Compared to the front, all we have is the lower control arms and the struts. So those is pretty much what we need, obviously in the hubs and all that too, but that's really what the main things that we need,
yeah,
to keep it going.
Yeah. And it's hot as shit out here. It's so hot. But yeah, I think we'll be able to, we'll get this down on the ground for sure. No problem. Transporting it today, don't know. We'll still up in the air. Still up in the air. But now, dude, it's coming together. Dude, I don't know this 240 stuff, but Kevin's showing me, and I'm figuring it out because, I mean, at the end of the day, a car's a car. So I've got the coil in here, I've got all the arms. I believe this is your traction arm, this one here, control arm, upper control arm, then you have your lower control arm, and you have your tow arm, and then you've got something called a Hicus bar. Never heard of that until today. Then we got the coil, so now I'm gonna get the coil bolted up down there on that stud down there, and then this should all be able to lift up and we'll be good. Kevin's down there doing the Hicus bar. How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, not too bad. So the purpose of a Hicus bar is that from factory these things came with Hicus. Hicus is what I guess you call it rear wheel steering. So like when you slightly turn the wheel, the back wheels follow along too. But throughout the time, and this is like early development of it all, it just wasn't really good, and everyone just deletes it normally and just kind of puts on factory arms or even this bar delete, or like this Hicus delete bar. Because if it wasn't a Hicus car, this bar, it would have been fine, but this is what I had to get to delete the bar. So no rear steering, and now we got adjustable rear arms for that, so we're good.
All right, my whole side is complete. I'm ready to put a wheel on. Kevin is bolting up his side of the axle. My side, everything's good on my side. We got the Hicus bar in there, that's good. Upper control arm, traction bar, all that jazz. Everything is good, so I think I'm gonna put a wheel on over here and see what it looks like. It's either gonna look like shit or shit. With a terrible alignment, not aligned properly at all, but the silver on the red, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. It looks good. Obviously you can see we've got positive toe, positive camber, it's all over the place. Now this fitment back here, obviously it's something that'll have to be workshopped, but we don't really know until we know. Not about the alignment, just like the look. Do you see the vision?
Damn, the silver does look really good on that red.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks really good. Oh yeah. Just wait until it's like over fenders, everything's all cleaned up. Alignment straight, so this wheel will be a little bit more forward. What is that? Looks good, dude. Looks real good.
I'll give you a quick rundown of this car because it's not perfect, but it's not bad. My camera's about to die too, so here we go. All right, so it looks like they had over fenders on this car. You can see boop, 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 and it goes all the way around. Only God knows what was going on here with these screws and all this. Don't really know why. And it goes all the way around. Like it's like this all the way around the car. Like I showed you guys before, it is chopped in the front for a tubed front end. Again, I guess that was from the accident. He had a plan to do something with it. We don't really know. As far as rust goes, there's really not a lot of rust. You got rust right there in the rail there. There's a little bit on this side here. There's a hole
on the floorboard.
Yep. There is a couple wasp nests there, and there's a wasp nest, bee's nest. It's got a lot of nasties in it. A collection of bolts over there. A whole lot of copper for all the copper people out there. You know, if you know, you know. We got all this stuff back here. We've got a good looking hatch on the car. Now it was hit in the rear. You can see there. Yeah, it's a little messed up, and you can kind of see down there where it actually buckled. But we're not going to worry about that because we'll put carpet over it, paint it, sand it, carpet. You'll never know, and then a bumper will cover that. But I mean, for the most part, it's actually like a really clean chassis. So I'm super happy for Kevin. We found this, like I said, really cheap, $200, talked him down to $175. Still low balling no matter what. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. Kevin's already said he's just gonna take his harness that's up there and he's just gonna replace it anyway. But everything looks pretty good. I'm gonna take Kevin home and then we'll be back. And then this video will end when we move the car.